Good morning, it's the 22nd of April 2017. It's just finished raining and we're at the first brand new park for us for 2018. This is Coastersaurus.
Hey, hey, find me no love.
Yes, we're at Gulliver's World today. Brand new park for us, joined by a couple of locals who you might recognise. Yes, Heather and Ian are joining us today. They're both local to the park, but of course you can't get in unless you've got a child. So Peter is useful sometimes. Right, first ride of the day, and it's time for the Antelope. So it's built in 1995. Good Lord, that thing is brutal. That's absolutely vicious. It's so violent. It's got to be one of the roughest coasters I've ever been on. It makes Grand National of Blackpool seem smooth. It's a good laugh, it's good fun, don't get me wrong, but it's such a rough coaster. So, how was the Antelope?
An experience.
Do you remember it?
Oh yeah, I also remember it. Rough. It's not aged well. It's got worse in 10 years, but yeah. I enjoyed it in a masochistic way, but yes, it was fun.
Yeah, I did it when it first opened. As I say, I've not been here for 20 years, so I was at the front with Peter, so it was smoother than what you guys experienced. But,
I was hellish at the back.
But yeah, it's not aged well at all. As you said before, it makes Nash look like a brand new coaster. Yeah, totally not changed look-wise, but yeah, not aged well at all, to say the least.
While it's raining and we're already wet, I think we're going to try the rapids out. Oh my god! Oh. I've got a wet bottom now.
I've got a wet leg. I've got a wet. Oh no!
You wet, dear?
Yeah, my bum's soaked.
Oh my god.
The rest of me's okay, it's just my bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun little rapids, that. Very, very wet one though. It's basically the same design as the one that they've got at West Midlands Safari Park, but they've redone a lot of the structure to rebuild it out of wood, so it looks really nice. They've certainly made a good job of actually making it look like more of a permanent structure, considering it's effectively a travelling ride. Those things are always a good laugh, but they do get you very wet. You completely soaked me trousers.
Hey, find me no down
ride. That was brilliant. Really, really fast. I'm impressed with that one. That was good. How was that, Heather?
That was my first time with you, and I'm never doing it again. Because that was crazy.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. The door swung open.
Yes, it did. Yeah, that really is a crazy little teacups. So good. There's no braking on those things at all. So they just spin freely. There's nothing there to stop it, no governor, absolutely nothing at all. So you can spin that as fast as you can. As fast as you're able to spin it, that thing will go. And when the ride stops, it doesn't stop. So you actually have to stop it spinning to get off it. It's mad. Absolutely crazy. It's such a good teacups ride. Loved it. Peter, how was the teacups?
Nuts.
It was nuts. Was that really fast?
Yes, it was hilarious because the door flung open.
Oh no!
Ian, don't worry.
How was that?
Drop towerish.
Yeah, I know, it's funny. What do you think I make you go on it? Peter?
Darling, was it good?
Was it funny letting Mummy scream? Right, it's time for another coaster. This time we're going to get on the Crazy Train, which is a Pinfari Mini Mega, the same design as Python down in Milton Keynes. Really quite impressed with Crazy Train. It was a really good ride, an awful lot smoother than you anticipate when you're watching it off ride. It does sound like it's going to be really rough, but it's not. It's a really smooth coaster, really good for a Pinfari. I'm quite impressed with both the mini megas that I've done now, both Python at Milton Keynes and Crazy Train here. They're both really good coasters. It's an awful lot better ride than Antelope is. So yeah, it's the best coaster we've been on here.
will melt if you put them in the water.
It is disturbingly blue.
It's like blue.
It really is.
Food dye blue.
Yeah. Well, we're here on Adventure Canyon, which looks really pretty. It does have disturbingly blue water. Certainly not natural. We have a rhino.
And a zebra.
And a zebra. I don't know whatever the heck this thing is. Ah,
They're like the
look,
moai sort of heads, aren't they?
it does look worrying.
It's like a-
There's a load of these sort of moai heads down this
yeah,
bit.
they look like they should have had water squirting out of them at one point.
Another coaster now, it's time for the Runaway Minecarts. Say Zamperla Minnie Mouse. So, we can get on this one and see what it's like. Fun little coaster. That was an awful lot of fun. A lot better than I was actually imagining it was going to be. There's quite a few lateral G's on the corners of that. Really doesn't look like much off-ride. It looks like it's really quite slow, but it's got a bit more force than it looks like it has. A bit like the sensation you get on a whip as it goes around the ends. It works quite well. That was good. It actually took me by surprise. That was really quite a lot of fun. Temple Raiders. Interesting little dark ride. Doesn't really seem to do a lot. There's no score on it, but when you hit the targets, they don't really seem to do anything. Not really convinced by that. Not great.
Here we go.
Hey Peter, how was that?
Cool.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good fun.
Yes.
Good. nice animatronic dinosaurs in this area. They're doing really well. So in amongst a lot of them that look like they've been here since the dinosaurs, and the actual animatronics that do look really quite new and really very good, really good quality ones.
That is weird.
Was that fun?
It's alright, yeah. It's quite nice, but it's weird. Thank you. Thank you. Hold it now.
Nice little spooky walk through there. Very strange. I'm not entirely sure how it fits in with the theming around Gulliver's, but I'm glad it's here because it's good. Right, next we're going to head on to Pirate Cove, which is a little Zamperla disco. Looks really nice, some really nice theming on it. It's probably the smallest one I've seen. There's only 16 riders on this thing. So yeah, let's get on. As nice as it looks, it's actually not that great a disco. It's one of the older models, which means it has seatbelts, which are really superfluous when it comes to these sorts of things. The back restraint is more than enough, and the seatbelts just really get in the way. It also doesn't use all of the track. It only goes halfway up the slope, and it's just got too much spin. There's too much spin and not enough swing, which means you lose a lot of the force in it, and it's just not a great ride. No, not massively impressed with that one. Right, one more coaster to get while we're here, the Wriggler. Now, actually, I've been on this one before, because this is the Big Apple that used to be at Camelot. So it's actually the very first coaster that I ever went on, back in 1989, a long time ago. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to get back on this thing. It's been a long time. And finish the day with another ride on the Antelope. That thing really does not get any better through the day. If anything, it's worse. This is ridiculously rough. It really is not great at all. A lot of the Blackpool Woodies, I mean, they're rough, but this is painfully rough. It's not good. thank you for joining us at Gulliver's today. It has been a really good day and we've got on loads of stuff. We've pretty much done everything that's at the park today, which isn't bad considering, I mean, yes, it was wet this morning, but the sun's come out and it's been absolutely glorious this afternoon. Really, really good. The park's now closed and it's time for us to go. And so, until next time, bye-bye. I hope you've enjoyed our video today. If you have, why not subscribe? Then you can be among the first to find out when we upload a new video. Also, if you head over to our Facebook page, you'll be able to find photos and more information of the stuff that we get to on our park visits. Again, thank you for watching and I'll speak to you next time.